if you want to learn how to do a 5-shell load Hello, I'm Craig, the creator of Shotgun Speed Bundles. And if you want to learn how to master your reload, then this video is for you. Today is about your shotgun though, because today I'm going to show you how to modify the loading port for easier, smoother, more comfortable, and ultimately faster reloads. And then, if you stick with me to the end, I'll show you how to perform a 5-shell hand load, and we'll talk about the training course so that you can learn to do that load smoothly, reliably, and fast. But before I get started, I just want to review why you would do this modification on your loading port. Let's face it, most loading ports in hunting shotguns, tactical shotguns, pretty much most shotguns, unless you get into high-end shotguns and high-end tactical shotguns, the loading ports, the edges, they're sharp. And when you start, doing a lot of reloading drills, you're going to shred your thumb. You're going to cut your thumb. That's what I did when I first started doing this. And so I would tape my thumb with medical tape. Sure, that helped for a while. It was a temporary fix, but it wasn't what I really needed to do. What I really needed to do was to modify this loading port, was to change the profile, make it round, make it smooth, so that when I did my tactical reloads, I could go smooth, I could go fast, and obviously it was more comfortable. So that is why you do it. Now let me show you what you need to do this job. Okay, so what are you going to need? First, you need a good solid mounting platform for the receiver or the gun, so it's not moving around when you're grinding and sanding. And what you're going to grind and sand with is the perfect instrument is a Dremel, and then you need some little roller sander attachments, and then obviously, before you do that, you need to tape off the receiver to protect the rest of the finish and to stop debris from getting inside into the action. And then you're going to need some hand sandpaper for a finer finish. You're going to need a vacuum cleaner to get the metal dust out of the receiver before you take the tape off. And then once you take the tape off, you're going to want to finish what you've beveled there. Make it look nice. If you have a steel receiver, you can use some bluing and some Q-tips. They also make something like this for aluminum. However, I did a Mossberg once, and which has an aluminum receiver, and I just left it nice and aluminum and just polished it, and it was great. I didn't have to worry about it scratching or anything like that. So, all right, so let's get started on the actual video for how we do this job. So we're going to start by disassembling the shotgun down to the receiver. If you don't take it down all the way, then make sure to tape off the inside to prevent metal shavings and dust from getting into the action. If the mag tube is still attached, you can leave the plug in there, and that will keep the dust from getting in there as well. Tape off the outside of the receiver with a heavy masking tape. Leave about 1/16 of an inch lower than the top profile to make room for the material, the grinding that you're going to take off. Now you're ready to start grinding, and the Dremel is a perfect tool for this. Start with a 60 grit sanding roll. The first grinding removes material and shapes the profile into a round edge. Once you're happy with the profile, switch to 120, 150, and then 220 sanding rolls. After grinding and sanding with the Dremel, hand sand the surface with 220, and then you can go to 300 sandpaper to achieve an ultra smooth finish. I'm starting out with a 220 fine, and I just roll it up and basically do that. But you want to stay on the top, not travel too far down the sides, particularly on the outside. The tape protects it pretty good. Ooh, that feels nice. Make sure to vacuum out the metal dust before pulling the tape. All right, let's see how we did. Looks good. Ooh. Yep, that is nice. So, this is a Remington. It has a steel receiver. And next thing you can do is touch it up with some bluing. If you have like a Mossberg with an aluminum receiver, you're going to have to just leave it aluminum, which I think is nice. I think it's nice just to leave it aluminum and not mess with the finish, or you can actually find some aluminum bluing as well. It doesn't work as well as this stuff, but yeah, that's how you can get it back. It's not going to match perfectly, but you can always touch it up. It's a high wear spot from all the loading that you do, and so works well. So let's do that. Now clean everything up and reassemble your shotgun. Nice and smooth now. Yep. And now you're ready for some smooth reloading. So I wanted to get this video out before my training course starts on the 5-shell dominant hand load and using shotgun speed bundles. So if you want to learn to reload 5 shells just like this, learn to do it smoothly, reliably, and fast, you can take this training course. It's 6 modules, and by the end of the modules, you should be able to be loading 5 shells in 5 seconds or under. I call that sub 5 or sub 4 even hand loads. So what you want to do is go to the website. You can check out the training course. There's a ton more information there. You can check out our store. Speed bundles are on sale, 25% off right now on our grand opening sale. So it's an awesome time to buy those, and you can be ready, right? The training course starts, I don't know, let's say next week, pretty soon. So get prepared. There's also a supplement on there that you can read of how to get prepared. It kind of reviews a lot of things that we talked about today and other things that you need to do to get ready. Like, for instance, getting dummy rounds, things like that. So, all right, hey, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you get out there, get some speed bundles, and come join us at the training course.